Welcome to One Question at a Time, the SAT series. Question number 26. Let functions f of x equal 2 to the power of negative x and g of x equal 4 times 2 to the power of negative x, which is true. So to approach these questions, we have a few things to review. First, we will see that if we have the same base, a to the power m, and we do the multiplication to the same base a to the power of n, that is a to the power of m plus n. Now let's go straight forwards. Method number 1. So we see that f of x and g of x is different by factor of 4. So to compare something like this, we're usually thinking about if we have 2 to the negative x, that should be equal 2 to the power of something here, and let's call that is like y. So we know that is x, that will be equal negative y, something like that. So we need like just the same base, and then we try to make the exponent is equal. Okay, so to be doing that, we will looking for g of x, and we will rewritten it in that directions. So 4 times 2 to the power of negative x, that is 4 is about 2 square, right? We always remember the square, so 2 square that equal 4. Okay, multiply by 2 to the power of minus x, negative x. And now we come with our formula, right? So we have 2 to the power of 2 minus x. Okay, now we're looking at the f of x, right? F of x that equal 2 to the power of negative x. And they say, what is g of x in terms of f of x? So we have to find what is the value of x that make f of x it become g of x. So let's say this one is the red one, the original f of x. So now we have to find x, the red one, that will be equal to something, right? When you plug in here and here, this is become g of x. So looking at number 2, we see that we will have x in red, right? But we have like the negative. So let's make it something similar to f of x. So g of x is 2 to the power of 2 minus x. I will rewrite it 2 to the power of minus x plus 2. So 2 minus x and x minus x plus 2 is the same thing. Since in the front of 2, right, that's a positive number, we're not writing the plus sign, but actually that's a positive number, right? That's why when we switch the position is still the same. It commute, right? So we have that. We have the negative in the front, but this one only distribute, that negative only distribute to x. So we have to do it one more time. At 2, we take negative out. X minus 2. So this one look like the f of x, right? But if the red x is equal to x minus 2, then you will have that equal g of x. So we rewrite this one more time. You will have g of x that equal f of x minus 2. Remember the x that equal x minus 2. Now I just plug that in here and here, okay? So that will be equal f of that will be equal to 2 to the power of minus x, right? And x equal x minus 2. Now that is equal to 2 to the power of negative x plus 2. And which is the same thing as we just see up here. So the right answer is g of x is equal to f of x minus 2. The answer is A. The second method is we don't have to go like calculate like that, but we kind of plug in the choice, each choice in the functions f of x, right? So let's see, if we plug in A, we see that is exactly what we see, right? So now this one we just kind of go backwards, minus x, and then multiply by 2 to the power of 2, that's 4. 4 times 2 to the power of negative x, right? So choice A is good. How about if they start with choice B first, right? So if you plug in choice B, what you have? F of x plus 2 will be equal to 2 to the power of negative x plus 2. So whenever you see an x, right, you plug in with the value, the given value inside. So see that x plus 2, x plus 2. See that? That is the x value. Okay? Now we continue on that one. This one will give you 2 to the power of minus x minus 2. That is 2 to the power of negative x times 2 to the power of negative 2. And this is 2 to the power of negative x multiplied by 1 over 2 squared, which is 2 to the power of negative x multiplied by 1/4. Okay? And this one is not 4, right? We need the factor that needs to be 4 to make it equal g of x. But this factor is not 4. It's different from 4. So it's not the good choices. Now try C. Okay? C, we have f of x minus 2. So f of x minus 2, which is 2 to the power of negative x minus 2. There's no way will be look like g of x, right? So, and the same thing here is outside of functions, right? It's not multiplications, but we still plug in to see, right? So f of x plus 2, that is 2 to the power of negative x plus 2. There's no way we can connect or we can kind of combine all of the numbers together into one term, or like the base of 2 with like the power, right? So this one is not. The only way we can do with C and D is we take out 2, and then we will have left inside is is 2 to the power of minus x minus 1 and then minus 1. That way difference, right? Same here, if you take 1 out, you will have 2 to the power of negative x minus 1 and then you plus 1. And it's way difference, right? E, let's try E. So we have f of 2x. So f of x is 2 to the power of minus x. So now x becomes 2x, so it's 2x. So this one, if we're writing at a big 2 to the power of minus x, that will be square. Can we multiply, or we can write out at 2 square to the negative x, or you can write out at 2 to the power of negative 2 to the power of x. Because remember, we have the case is a power of m or power of n. That's the same thing as a to the power of n to the power of m. That equal to a to the power of n times m. This is the power rule. This is the product. The product go with the additions. The power go with the multiplications. So E is not the right answer. Thank you for participating in this series. See you next time.